Hello Lefty Wannabes and welcome to my channel, Right Left Hand. It is day 264. Let's get started. We're still in week 38, so we will continue writing the date, the day, the sentence with upper and lowercase, quote, increasing numbers, and symbols. And the sentence is, my girl wove 6 dozen plaid jackets before she quit. Again, we're writing that because it's a pangram containing all the letters of the alphabet, and we want to practice those letters in a variety of ways. The quote is, change your thoughts and you can change your world. That is by Norman Vincent Peale. And let's go ahead and get started. As per usual, write the day over in the left-hand margin. Day 264. It's going to be a little bit harder because now we're confined to a smaller section to write on. September 21st, 2017. All right, and it is Thursday, so don't want to forget to write the day right here. I think I might have forgotten a few days, like last week, but don't want to do that this week. So anyways, go ahead and get started with our sentence. So by now I've written it enough that I like to think I can write it without having to look at previous days, but we'll see. If it comes down to it, I'd rather look than mess up for the rest of the week, even though there's only, 2 more days after this? It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so yeah. 6 dozen plaid jackets before she quit. 6 dozen. Yeah. I guess one thing about having this the spiral here in the edge is it gives me a little more support, actually. I'm able to use it to my advantage. 6 dozen plaid jackets. When I'm writing, so I can rest on it and not in an awkward position, so it actually helps me. Yeah, who would have thought? But if you know how to use it, do it, Alright, now I'll go ahead and do this in the uppercase. Going along the same line of if you know how to use it or know how to do it, do it. Same with writing with your left hand, if you know how to do it well enough, do it. Just go ahead and put yourself out there. Be bold. So, yeah. I guess you can consider it being bold. I don't know. I think so. We'll see, though. We shall see. Especially if you're like writing for a bunch of people by hand, show off your left-handed skills. Could be pretty cool. It just depends again on the audience, setting. You don't want to ruin your life by embarrassing yourself in front of your boss or something, or in front of a classroom. But if the stakes are low, you're hanging out with people, and yeah, you can always show off your left-handed skills. Alright, and now I'm going to move on to the quote, so change your thoughts and you change your world. And that makes sense, Change your thoughts, you change your world. Because if you do that, there's a good chance that something that you previously wouldn't have done, you do, and so it changes everything, like writing with your left hand. This is all applicable, and you change your world. And I don't think it's much of a stretch to say that. Because that's how I thought, that's what I did. I decided, to write with my left hand, and look where we are now. So this guy has a long name, it's Norman Vincent Peale. I think I can write it all legibly on this one line. I'll just have to go a little bit over, and hopefully I'll be able to capture it in my photo. But maybe I should have just gone over to the second line. or not the second, but the fourth line, but it's too late, so I'll stick with what I have. Anyways, now we're moving on to numbers, which is 861 through 880. And to make sure that I didn't mess up, I checked right beforehand, because that often happens to me, is where I'm like, oh wait, what number are we on? Because I don't have it right in front of me. So sometimes that happens. Yeah. Just want to make sure that I don't waste your guys' precious time by flipping over the spiral and showing my old work in order to see what number we left off on. But the good thing is, we always end on even number, so I always start with an even decade, and that makes things a little bit easier. Like I knew I wasn't going to start on 850, so it has its little perks, as opposed to when I was writing one decade every day. It was not clear as to what direction exactly I was going. So yeah, it's just good to have this system going. But tomorrow it'll be easy, because I just look at this and say, oh look, 881 to 900, and it won't be that at all. And now I'll finish up on symbols. So we have, I will have to look at my little cheat sheet. It's off camera to know what I'm writing, because I still haven't memorized it all, even though I probably should, because I've done it so many times. Because I started doing it in the last 3 weeks of the last lesson plan, so yeah. The star actually looks pretty good today. That's good. Now do all these mathematical symbols. Do the multiplication in front of division, equals, and then less than, equal, less than, greater than, question mark, like why am I doing this, comma, semicolon, and finish it all off with a period. And there you have it, day 264. Thanks for watching. Come back tomorrow and every day to practice with me. Alrighty, goodbye.